Hello everyone, welcome back from my channel. Today we are going to do the exercises from Cambridge Primary Science Workbook 5. 6.3 Plants and animals are adapted to different environments. Focus. Question number 1. Identify each plant A to D. Choose from water lily, tropical plant, cactus, and fire tree. For each plant, say what type of environment it is adapted to. Use the words hot, cold, wet, dry in your answers. A. Cactus, hot, dry environment. B. Tropical plant, hot, wet environment. C. Water lily, wet environment. D. Fire tree, cold environment. Question 2. Match one of the following adaptations, number 1 to 4, to each plant A to D. 1. Large leaves that can lose water. B. Tropical plant. 2. Large flat leaves that float on water. C. Water lily. 3. Needles instead of leaves that do not lose much water. D. Fire tree. 4. Thorns instead of leaves which lose very little water. A. Cactus. Question 3. Identify each animal E to H. Choose from polar bear, fish, wading bird, monkey. For each animal, say what type of environment it is adapted to. Use the words hot, cold, wet, and dry in your answers. Wading bird, wet environment. Fish, wet environment. Polar bear, cold environment. Monkey, hot, wet environment. Question 4. Match one of the following adaptations, number 1 to 4, to each animal E to H. Number 1. Long arms and legs to climb up trees and swing on branches to get food in forests. H. Monkey. Number 2. Long legs to wade in water. E. Wading bird. Number 3. Thick layer of fat and fur to keep warm. G. Polar bear. Number 4. Gills to get oxygen from water. F. Fish. This picture is of an emperor penguin. This animal lives in Antarctica, which is very cold and full of ice and snow. Emperor penguins hunt for fish in the sea. The female lays one egg. The male keeps the egg warm while the female hunts for food. Read about the adaptations this animal has to survive in such a cold, icy environment. The penguin's nostrils take in heat when the penguin breathes out. This warms the icy air that the penguin breathes in. 3 layers of feathers to keep body warm. The feathers are oily so that the penguin stays dry while it is on land. Flippers for swimming. Streamlined body shape for swimming fast. Layer of fat under the skin to keep warm and to feed off in the weeks of the penguin does not eat while he is looking after the egg. Special fold of skin to cover egg which rests on its feet. Feet are standing on the ice. They have good blood supply to keep warm. Feet are also strong and help penguin to swim fast and catch fish. Question 5. Make a list of the adaptations an emperor penguin has to survive in a cold, icy environment. Use the headings below. Keeping warm. Nostrils take in heat to warm up icy air. 3 layers of feathers to keep body warm. Oily feathers to keep body dry. A layer of fat under the skin. A good supply of blood to feed. Getting food. Flippers for swimming. streamline shape for swimming fast, strong feet for swimming, layer of fat to feed off when looking after the egg. Looking after the egg, special fold of skin to cover the egg and keep it warm, layer of fat to feed off when looking after the egg. Challenge: adaptations of frogs. Frogs have many adaptations that allow them to live either in a wet environment or a dry environment. Frogs may breathe through their skin or use their lungs. When they are in water, oxygen from the water is dissolved into the frog's thin skin. From there, the oxygen passes through the walls. Frogs have many adaptations that allow them to live either in a wet environment or dry environment. Frogs may breathe through their skin or use their lungs. When they are in water, oxygen from the water is dissolved into the frog's thin skin. From there, the oxygen passes through the walls of the blood vessels into the blood. When on land, frogs are able to breathe through their lungs at the same time as with their skin. Their lungs are a much more efficient way for frogs to get oxygen. Frogs can close their noses to prevent taking in water into their lungs when they are swimming. A frog's skin is covered with a slimy substance called mucus. The mucus stops its skin from drying out. Frogs replace their skin weekly by pulling off old skin to reveal new skin underneath. A new skin every week makes sure that their skin stays soft and coated with the protective mucus. Frogs have webbed feet that allow them to move through the water more efficiently. Their strong hind legs help them to swim and leap better when they are on land. They can see very well even in muddy water and in the dark. Question 6. Use the information in this case study about frogs to complete this table. Part of frog: adaptation in water, adaptation on land. Breathing: can breathe through their skin, can breathe using their lungs. Nose: can close to stop water getting in while swimming. Skin: renew every week and cover in mucus to stop it drying out when on land. Legs and feet: web feet to help them swim, strong highlands for swimming, strong highlands for leaping. Eyesight: can see well in muddy water, can see well in the dark. 6.4 Adaptations for predators and prey. Focus. Question number 1. Identify 3 predators and 3 prey in these pictures. Match predator with its prey. Lion is predator and antelope is prey. Shark is predator and small fish is prey. Eagle is predator and rabbit is its prey. Question number 2. For each predator, give 2 adaptations it has that make it a successful predator. Shark: streamline shape, fast swimmer, sharp teeth. Eagle: fast flyer, strong sharp claws to catch and grip prey, sharp beak, good eyesight. Question number 3. For each prey, give 2 adaptations it has that help it to avoid being eaten by its predator. Small fish keep together in groups, streamline shape, move fast. Rabbit: fast runner, camouflage, eyes at side of head for sideways vision. Practice: owls live in trees. They are predators that hunt at night. Fanless-shaped ears, large eyes set in front of their face, sharp hook beak. Can move neck in almost a complete circle. Fringe feathers on wings muffle sound. Pattern brown and gray colors. Sharp claws. Question 4. List 7 adaptations of owls. Describe how each adaptation makes owls very successful night predators. Large eyes that can see and focus on prey a long way away in the dark. Sharp whose beak is good for tearing prey apart. Neck movement allows the owl to watch prey all around it. Fringe feathers muffle sound so prey does not hear the owl flying. Pattern coloring blends in with woodland environment. Sharp claws to grab and hold onto prey. Question 5. Use secondary sources such as the internet or library books to list examples of the prey that owls hunt. Large owls catch prey such as rabbits and squirrels. Smaller owls catch prey such as mice, scorpions, lizards, snakes, frogs, toads, birds, and bats. Question 6. Suggest adaptations which the prey has in order to avoid being caught by an owl. The best adaptation would be to hide underground in a hole or burrow at night when owls are hunting. If they are outside, they must also have good night vision to see the owl, and they must be able to run fast. Challenge. Choose a predator and its prey that lives in your country. Do some research to find answer to these questions. Question 7. Name the predator and prey. Question 8. Describe the environment in which the predator and prey live. Question 9. Describe the adaptations of the predator. Question 10. Describe the adaptations of the prey. So, for those answers, you can choose a predator and prey from your country, and you can do research to find the answer by your own. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.